welcome to another episode of This Old Truck, where we have to replace two big old diesel batteries so that she'll start up again. It's been sitting, this whole COVID thing really screwed up everything. Couldn't get anything registered. The truck hasn't gone out in a while. I'm gonna get it registered. Starting to get some growth. I'm looking like a redneck now, so it's time to get it running again up to par. Somehow I have 3 batteries just here in my garage, and I don't remember how they got here. Actually, I think the 2 smaller ones are from the van when I got stuck in Las Vegas. There she is. All stuck. Okay, good news is I got the old battery out. That was a big question mark whether that was gonna come out or not. Last time I tried to change the battery in this sucker, I had to take it in because it was so rusted in there. With Malsinger dying, I think Gaffer Kyle bought one of these as a backup for if we had a couple times in the winter time when it got really cold, the batteries seized up and you couldn't get the liftgate down. So, but I think I have to go 2 new batteries because batteries, when they're wired in, not series, the other one, they like to balance the voltages out. So if they're not balanced, it's really hard on the good battery. So looks like it's going to be 2 new batteries. So initially this looked really daunting, a bunch of, how it's all wired together, and I took pictures to make sure that if I took something off I'd get back to it. But I also realized that half of these are just wired past the terminals. So if I can get the terminals off, then I can just seat the 2 batteries back in. This is way easier than my van. My van has 1 battery in the engine bay and 1 battery underneath one of the passenger, underneath and I can never get that off. I always take that to the shop because they can get up underneath there. It's always salty corrosion from Utah. So, okay, time to get to work. Okay, that was a huge pain in the butt. Way harder than it should have been. They were in there a long time apparently. So, and this truck, I've never replaced the batteries in it, and I've owned it for a couple of years now. So hopefully that means new batteries will last quite a while, because this thing is not easy to get into. Yeah. Okay. So get some new batteries. I can figure out what these are. Yeah, I dropped them in. That was easier than getting them out. I just kind of got them stuck on this thing and zoop, dropped it in there. So now we got to get all the rusty screws and everything back on. And then she has to go to the shop to be registered. So yeah, I'm guessing whatever. All right, I'm guessing these are like fuses and whatnot, and to make sure things are good. So let's put these in, not series, what's the other name for it? Yeah, parallel. No. Okay. Here we go. Okay. This is the moment of truth. That's a bad sign. Or not. Usually that sounds when it's got dodgy stuff, but that started right up, so great. Let's open the back and make sure nothing's gonna bang around, then we'll move this guy. I just noticed this bush, it's covered in honeybees. I'm gonna rip it out. No, I don't want to. It's a huge mess. Ugh.